All right. Welcome back, everybody. Happy Thursday. It is Thursday, August 17th. Markets are currently off to a slightly green start with the S&P up 0.25%. NASDAQ is currently up 0.3%. Dow Jones right now is up 0.15%, almost flat. And then the Russell 2000 today is up by 0.18%. So Dow Jones leading or lagging behind while we're seeing the NASDAQ actually outperforming, which not too shocking given the decent drop that we've seen for the big tech names for the past week. Looking at a few names right now, looks like Google's already kind of popping off here, but looking at Google calls, Apple puts, and Nvidia calls. So it looks like Nvidia and Apple are going to be the first plays of the morning, and Google will have to wait on it to come back below 129.50. Right now it's trading at 130.3. Stop loss for Apple is going to be above 177.75 or above. And stop loss for Nvidia is going to be below, I believe, 436, if I remember right. $436.25. Okay. I think I'm going to get up for the Nvidia trade first. Right now trading at 290 or 300. Okay. Google's really taken off that first 10 minutes of trading. Nvidia's right at 438. And gold, let's see. No, Apple is what we want. Shorting in this range seems good. So we would want the 177.5 puts. And then we'll watch also the Nvidia for, I had the 450 puts, but we might actually be able to go a little bit closer to the money here. Let's see. 30 delta would suffice, so the 445 call actually might be okay. All right, these are going for 365. These are going for 140 on the left for Apple. Let's see if I can make this trade on Thinkorswim. I'm not sure if the money is cleared yet for me. No, still working on the transfer. Looks like Nvidia just fell right under the stop loss at 436.25. Options are going for 330 from 400. And there's a pullback on Apple right there. Small pullback. Those options went from 110 to 130 just now. What does the report released today mean for the market? There wasn't any economic data that I saw coming out today. Oh, I guess we did have the jobless claims. Forgot about that. So jobless claims came in a little bit higher than expected, 16,000 versus 1,700,000 expected. So that means slightly more people are filing for unemployment this week than what was expected. The initial jobless claims came in just below expectations. Oh, so continuing jobless claims is a total number of unemployed people, which is at 1716. Let's see how high this is relative to where it's been. It's pretty elevated if you compare it to June of last year, but it's been pretty high ever since March. So it's about the same level that it was, a little bit higher, and seemingly kind of ticking up here. So unemployment going up would be negative for the market, but S&P is still up by 0.2% or whatever it is. So it doesn't really have too much impact on the market. Let's see what the peak was here on Apple. About 177.5 before the pullback. Nvidia trading red under 436. We might count this as a shorting opportunity since it's trading at the bottom of the range. I probably wouldn't want to take that unless we get a switch in direction for the market, though. And we are having a bit of a sell-off this first five minutes so far. So it could be a decent put position on Nvidia. I think that Apple would be a better opportunity, though. Less risk on the trade. Google seems to be running pretty well, though. Bouncing straight off of that 129.50 level. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, it looks like Nvidia's having a hard time staying above 436 now. So it could be a better put position. 430 puts are going for 350 right now. I'd probably set the stop loss a little bit lower than I usually would at like 438 rather than all the way up at 440. Delta for this option is 35, so you're risking 70 if it does pop $2 higher. That 430 put's getting a little bit cheaper here at 330 a piece. Again, 30 or 35 delta, so you're risking about $70. All right, let's see if I can make this trade first. On NVIDIA, the Apple put would have been a lot better of an opportunity, but that's okay. All right, the price is going for 340. Okay. 325 now. All right. And that was expiring on the 18th. 7/18 or 8/18. Delta for it is 30 cents, so our stop loss will be at 270. God damn. I've never used E-Trade to make my trades before, but it is a pain in the ass for the what I'm doing here. Good job. I'm going to try to log in. Let me cut my screen off just right quick to log into it, just because the mobile app is a pain in the ass. Cut the display. Okay. I don't know if y'all have used E-Trade's mobile app before, but it is kind of clunky. It's probably best to use E-Trade Pro, but this is all I got right now. Display capture. All right, they're going for 345 right now. Apple's dropping pretty hard. So yeah, if you got in on those puts, you're doing pretty well. Ugh. This is so annoying. There we go. And it keeps refreshing the page. Like, why? Okay, this just isn't gonna work for me today. I'm just gonna have to close out of this option as is, because it is a mess. Contracts were up to 366. Now they're at 300. Bottom at 325, so it's like right in the middle. But getting this trade entered is just a nightmare on E-Trade. Options going for 280 now. So we got one at 325 and about a second at 260. 585 or 2. Bringing my cost to 290. 292 and a half. Which is basically right where it's trading again. But yeah, Apple, if you took that put, doing really well. And the Google call that we looked at, really popping off too. Up at 131 today for Goog. Surprised we're not getting more negative impact from Apple coming down. The bid ask on E-Trade doesn't even update automatically. But yeah, I'm gonna still keep on holding this, see if we crack that low. 436.25 is the bottom of the range, and be nice to see 435, but we'll see. Another dollar of downside, $1.50 downside with a 31 delta would put these options 45 cents higher. But right now we're just getting some back and forth. Right at the bottom of the range, right into the middle of the range of 438. Went right above that 438 high and came straight back. Options are going for 250. Man, Apple. Terrible day. So I guess my average cost was actually $291 instead of $250. Right now they're going for $260 a piece, and it's just going back and forth. The highest they went was $360 a pop so far this morning. Looks like everything else is coming down. Netflix under 410 here. Tesla's down to 223. Apple's still headed down this morning. Those puts are going for 235 from 120. So yeah, that was a big shot today. Google's pulling back off of its highs above 131 too. Alright, back to break even for the options. And it's just bouncing right at the bottom of that 436.25 range. Oh man. Back to 290 on the contracts. Hoping to sell them above 3, but first we got to crack that low at 436.25. And it's just hanging right barely above it. So, third or fourth time that it touched that level and went back up to 438. Now they're going for 230. I think I just missed the placement on that order. Yeah. 235. I might have actually got filled for it. Yeah. 235. So now my average cost is $260 a piece. $263. Why am I using E-Trade? So right now I'm in the process of transferring from Robinhood to TD, and since I'm in the intermediary stage where it's transferring the money, Robinhood ended up stopping me from making any trades on their platform today. So stuck with E-Trade for today. Yeah, no problem. It'd be a lot easier to do on TD though. All I would have to do is buy the ask, sell the bid. E-Trade, on the other hand, is a mess. I think they have like a pro version of it that I could use, and that would probably make this process a bit easier. But I don't think I've downloaded that system yet. What I do like about E-Trade, even though they do have a clunky system, is that their fills are generally a lot better. You'll get better pricing from E-Trade than from what I've seen on any other platform. So that's one of the benefits, if you can deal with the kind of clunkiness that it comes with it. Probably just sniffles. Got COVID a couple weeks ago. Yeah, pretty annoying, I would say, too. On my end, being sick is the worst. Alright, these are going for 280 at pop. I'm going to try to sell them for 290. See if we get lucky. It's the price that they were going for before, so just gonna place a limit and hope it gets filled. It's about the best thing you can do on E-Trade is just place a limit and hope it gets filled. I know which platform I won't be trading with, though. Yeah, I'd say Tasty is pretty good. I really like Thinkorswim, and Tasty is also kind of built the same as Thinkorswim was, too. Looks like my order was just shy of being filled there. But yeah, we're just getting a bunch of this back and forth action on NVIDIA here. Hopefully we can get a clean break to one side. Apple's all the way down at 147. Damn. That put is up to 300 a pop. Alright, there goes NVIDIA. I will take my profits happily there at 290. Yeah, the execution price was 292. Cool. So I opened that at 261 each average. Sold it at 290 for 4. 29 a contract for 4 of them. 116 profit. Using E-Trade, I would say that's pretty damn good for as clunky of a system as that is. What do I think of a SPX call? I've been trading mostly just individual names based on the support and resistance levels. SPX trading at 4,400, 4,410 right now. Obviously, the trend has been down, especially the last few days. But really, over the last couple of weeks, since the Fitch downgrade, we've been seeing a lot of pressure coming from rising interest rates because of those downgrades that we're getting. We're seeing a bunch of banks going down. And we're also seeing that kind of compounded with these big tech names going down. So I'd say SPX probably going to be bearish until there is some sort of positive change. And whenever that's going to be, kind of hard to say, I would say. Maybe the Fed could kind of clear us up whenever they have their next Fed meeting, but I think that's still a ways away. Yeah, 34 days, so definitely bearish on the trend for SPX for the monthly chart, and really no kind of supports or no supports around here. You do have some resistance. I'd say it's pretty thin at 44.30 to about 44.45. There's more of a resistance at like 44.65 to like 4,500, 44.90 or so. But yeah, I guess that's all the trades I got today. Just that NVIDIA put. We wanted to get some Apple puts and Google calls, but missed those 2 shots. And that'll be it for me. Will Tesla continue to drop by the end of the week? Let's see. This is the lowest that we've seen Tesla all month. So again, there's no sort of supports around this level, and pretty thin resistance as well. So my guess, since we have thinner resistance, could be going up a bit, maybe to 230, 235. I would think that 220 would be a solid support, just based on round number sake, but trend is definitely not your friend if you're betting to the upside on Tesla right now. It's just been going down ever since their earnings, so yeah. Yeah, that's all the trades today, and I'll catch y'all tomorrow at 9:30. See you, everybody.